Yes, for the season as well of KMW before we head into the next round of battles. Alo now leading 2-0 against BTK. Let's see how this composition is going to work for both sides.
Absolutely. I think BTK has a very, very solid chance to go ahead and win here, right? They have the Marco Polo, they have the Motsu to bully the Futsu early game and not let him get to that late game, right? Zain even has the stun here, which is pretty good tech if you think about it, against the Futsu. He's already going to get stunned up a lot now and bullied by the Motsu, and now he has to deal with Zain stunning him as well.
So in this game for Mobile Zain, it's not an option to be able to land all of your first skills right on your Resplendent Revolver. It's a requirement. He needs to make sure the true damage comes through on this side. And Fried Chicken already being pressured on the top side. This is so scary. The Alonso and Doxa combination, Pei and Byron, stock standard, and instantly the response comes from BTK.
Here we go. They're bringing everyone there, but it looks like Alo Gaming brought more people here as it's a 4v2. And look at that. That's the early game power of the show, right? Being able to get that grab and pull them away. Best player being level 2 is actually, wow, able to survive the Pei's damage there. He does eventually go down, but crazy fight breaks out. Mei gets the double. Fried Chicken looks like he started the game a little bit rough, but ends up, getting a huge lead.
Yeah, first blood, double kill for him in fact, but they need to get Lomax here. That's the real damage dealer, and for that, they only get their hands onto Robot Elma, but still, the Crimson buff in the hands of Lomax.
Look at this. This is what we're talking about, when, here we go, another crazy fight. Shark goes in to try and pressure the Azure Golem and gets himself in a little bit of trouble, forced to flash away, and he's still there though. His job is to delay this Pei, and he's doing a great job of it so far.
I mean, it will work if there is no smite, but for now, because there is smite on Alonso, it actually hastens his jungle take here, which means there is a contest that's available onto this Tusk Boars here. Will go into the hands of Robot Elma, I believe, but now, best player 1, he needs to retreat back into his own jungle.
This is what we were talking about earlier though, right? BTK with their backs against the wall, they kind of spring to life. Look at this early game. They're up 1,000 gold already, 2 minutes into the game here. This is the start of the comeback.
Yes, definitely. And Mobile Zain has been very peaceful on the bottom side. That's good news for BTK fans here. Doxa, right now, he needs a little bit more help if they really want to shut Fried Chicken down, because they won't have the option to stop Mobile Zain from farming at this point.
Look how safe Fried Chicken is playing. He does not want to get caught out at all. There's no vision of the enemies here. He's making sure he does not go ahead and get ganked by multiple people. Gives up one of the minions there actually, and just gets the passive gold there just to ensure that he does not get caught out by a gank there.
Okay, here comes the approach. Best player 1, he's looking for more EXP. He does have the EXP lead against Alonso here, actually. No, does not have the EXP lead. So he needs to work on that rotation speed, make it faster, make sure he's able to match Alonso, and maybe grab that backline on the side of Alo Gaming as well.
Absolutely, Main in a really, really good spot this game on Fried Chicken here. Up about 500 gold, 3 minutes into the game here. Amazing styling. He just needs to go ahead and maintain it, right? We were mentioning earlier, he knows he has a bounty on his head. He does not want to go ahead and get shut down. This Pei and Byron here are looking to pressure Fried Chicken again, but he is playing super safe, ensuring that he maintains his lead this game.
Yep, the biggest success is actually just providing space for Mobile Zain, because he does have a lead against you, which is very important now as a Marco Polo, and especially this is a lineup that in the late game, Alo definitely has a better standing against BTK.
Absolutely, we see Shark fishing for some cannon blasts all around. Again, Motsu is one of those picks that are great when you're ahead, right? You're able to shoot into the enemy jungle, get lots of vision, makes it tough for them to set up ambushes on your team, and makes it easier for your team to set up ambushes on them here. So, and this is one of Shark's best picks here too. Everyone, on BTK kind of has their signature picks here. So this is going to be quite the game. Outside of Chicken, which is not really known for his main, but he's doing a great job of main nonetheless this game.
Oh, you can see what Alo are going for. They want to make sure Fried Chicken does not get it. Oh, nice bait by Fried Chicken. But the response on the side of BTK is to go. The full team is here. They get the catch onto Alonso as well. Can they get the kill? He will be taken down. A nice setup by Shark as well. They get the full team wipe maybe. And Doxa, the last victim in this third kill that is available, and nice flash onto Lomax. They force out the flash from Lomax as well, but that is not going to be the end. They get the pullback, but for now, the T1 is the reward.
BTK game 3 again. I cannot stress it enough. When their backs against the wall, they switch gears. Look at this momentum here. They're playing against a pay early game with Ogren and destroying them early. They're up 2,000 gold.
Yep, you stop the win condition, right? This is exactly what you want. And they have a 2,000 goal lead, by the way, on the side of BTK. Now, there is a response coming in from Alo, and that's going to come in the form of Yu, who has taken T1 at the bottom side of the map. But losing the Tyrant buff, not ideal for the side of Alo Gaming.
So I feel like the only way for Alo Gaming to get back into the game is through that Futsu, right? And his late game potential, because everyone else on the team doesn't really scale that well. But is Futsu going to be able to carry, you know, his team on his back, metaphorically here? Because as 5 minutes in, every member of BTK is ahead.
I mean, it's looking a little bit dicey, but he does have the Protector Cuirass, right? The half-build item. This is going to provide him with quite a lot of armor available for the team fight against Best Player 1. Will they actually go for it here?
And it's one of the best picks versus Marco Polo, actually, right? His ultimate scales off attack speed, and the fact that if he attacks you, his attack speed gets lowered, means just by Marco Polo hitting the Futsu, he's gonna lose damage.
Yep. Oh, they get the catch though. Best Player 1 is falling low. Finally, the turnaround, and with the save by Mobazane as well, Alo get punished, and they get punished hard. One more kill for the next one, and it's 4 members down for the price of nothing. And BTK, what a day to come back.
BTK, oh man, this is the game here. Here we go. Every single person's at these need to maintain this lead, right? We're seeing them struggle a little bit earlier, but they're putting all their lessons to the test here now, and they are passing so far.
Yeah, BTK, they're punishing this early game draft, which is really cool, really interesting.
For sure, and they're doing it in style too, right? All of them on their favorite picks too. You love to see it.
So this puts us in a position where there is a potential of a turnaround. And here we go. Hoon finds a stun. This is exactly what they need. They don't really have the minions, so they need to pull back for the time being. But 10-1 in terms of kill score with a 5,000 or 4,000 goal lead at this point. BTK, this is one of their best positionings yet.
Absolutely. I think this is probably the most ahead we've seen BTK early. And of course, they're going to make us wait until the final day to see it here, right? Can Alo Gaming go ahead and respond and, you know, hold their own and churn this game, though? We did mention they have that Futsu late game. Can they wait until then? You know, they're down 5,000 gold at 7 minutes here. This is not a position they're used to being in often, especially not against BTK.
Oh, Lomax, oh, the stun comes in, beautiful. Shark gets the shutdown, and it makes the fall for Lomax as well. This is ideal for the side of BTK, and most importantly, ideal for the side of Mobazane, because they cannot allow Alo Gaming time.
Alo Gaming has to be thinking, what is going on? Is this the same team we played against 2 games in a row last time? Because it does not feel like it at all, as it is 1-11 in favor of BTK.
Yep, definitely not. And then T2 is going to be taken really quickly here. Now, they do make the trade on the side of Alo Gaming instantly, in fact. But does this work out in BTK's favor or Alo Gaming's favor? Because the wraparound comes in. Do they really want the over-aggress here? They get the catch. Yu is falling low. The armor does not matter here. And even with the numbers advantage, hang on, he is tanking so much. The life will not be enough. And BTK get the punish onto Yu.
Absolutely. Here we go. 1-12. Their lead just keeps on growing here. They just need to go ahead and keep this up. Honestly, 5,000 gold is a sizable enough lead. They don't have to be too aggressive here and push for more. If they can just maintain this gap, they're on track to go ahead and win here.
I mean, they get the Tyrant. That is going to be a power spike for the next 80 seconds. Well into that 10-minute mark, and for now, they get more advantages. Doxa unable to push against the wave of BTK in the mid, which means T1 going to be secured. So it's a pretty open map for the side of BTK.
For sure, they have a lot of possibilities here. They need to start thinking about setting up for these enhanced objectives here coming up, the Tyrant and Overlord. And if they're able to play their cards right with the lead they have, they might be able to actually get both at the same time.
I don't think they should risk it, because the last time they did so, they lost. So right now, 6,000 gold in advantage, close to 7 in fact. BTK, I think they play this safe.
Absolutely. Well, you can kind of, take one and then go and fight for the other one, right? If you get the Tyrant, you should have the firepower to, force the enemy team off the other one here. A big fight coming out. Mo was able to beautiful ultimate onto 2 there. He goes down for it, but not before taking out 3 members of the side of Alo Gaming.
Yep, beautiful setup by Shark actually as well, with their think inside the box and the flash. And right now, Lomax gets punished hard, and there is no response from side of Alo Gaming. BTK, they start working on the T2 in the middle. This could very well convert into a T3. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, Yu, he goes for the full commit. He wants to get that T3 as well.
He gets it.
Yeah, he does get it. Now, BTK, time is of essence here. Alonso as well as Doxa will be able to respawn in time. 10 minutes right on the marker here. And somehow Yu does survive for a very, very long time.
You almost took out Fried Chicken there and like clutched up the game and maybe stole base there, but Zane comes in clutch for the save and barely takes him out. So now we see the enhanced objectives up. BTK opting to actually they're doing both at the same time.
I know. I mean, if you don't want to risk the Primal Bond, all right, this is the best way to do it. And it is a numbers advantage so far, right? They split the fight. Now they know that they have the advantage here. Do they really want to go for this? Okay, they will. 80 seconds. They have scouted out that no other members of the side of Alo Gaming around. So this will not go punished.
For sure. And it will have a punish, but not the biggest punish. I'd say Overlord is probably worth Fried Chicken's life here. Because they're able, there's no objectives on the map to fight for now, right? It doesn't really matter that you're 4v5 and you're able to go ahead and clear their waves. But hey, they want this win here, and they know getting double objectives will surely speed the game up.
As long as they don't get caught, though, it's best player 1. He does get the kills, and the stuns do come in. Rampage for the side of Hood. This is his most powerful performance so far. Taking Doxa out, taking Lomax out, and now the hunt is on. BTK, the Kings have arrived, and they will get Robert Elmer as well. Alonso and Yu, these are the 2 lifelines left for the side of Alo because they need a defense for the next 30 seconds.
Here we go. This looks to be the game here. I don't see how Alo Gaming go ahead and defend against this. A completely different BTK here in game 3 as they go ahead and show that they are not going to get 3-0 today.
Yo, this one was a smash. 21-3 BTK. They come back.